Hey guys, it's Derek with Molotherapy, and today we're talking about a pain in the butt. Literally, it's called piriformis syndrome. And piriformis is a muscle in your glutes. It's a deep muscle, runs right back here, and it is surrounded by a lot of important structures and tissues, one in particular, the sciatic nerve. A lot of people have sciatica, they've been diagnosed with it, it's pain that starts in the back, runs down the leg, and sometimes the piriformis plays a role in that radiating pain down the leg. Now, a lot of people, the sciatic nerve travels underneath the piriformis, but in rare cases, it can even go through. And so the traditional approach that a lot of people have been taking lately is putting a lacrosse ball or some ball on their glute and then rolling around. And if that makes it feel better, keep doing it. But for a lot, I'm assuming it's going to make it feel worse. It's because you are compressing that nerve and it's not gliding properly, and it's just irritating tissues that are already irritated. And so what we're going to try to do is actually just stretch all the tissues around the piriformis and including the piriformis so that that nerve can go glide through those meat tunnels properly. So there's two things we're going to show you. The first one is an active hamstring mobilization. Now, I have pretty stiff hamstrings because I was a sprinter growing up. I'm still functional and can live, but just so you know. But here's how we're going to stretch our hamstrings. We're going to straighten the opposite leg, bend this knee towards our chest as far as it can go. I have my hands locked underneath on my hamstring, and then I'm going to pull my toe up at the bottom, and then as I extend my leg, I point at the top. And that's about as far as I can go. Then I'm going to pull my toes back towards my face on the way down, and I want you to do 10 reps like this. Once you knock out 10 reps, also make sure that you're not bringing that leg forward, right? So I can straighten my leg here, but as I bring my leg towards my chest, my leg has to bend and give. And that's okay. Don't force anything. Don't pull a muscle while you're doing these. We're trying to help add a therapeutic response, not something that aggravates it more. So after you're done pointing at the top, what we're going to do now is point at the bottom, and then on the way up, pull your toes towards your face. You're going to feel more of a stretch. Point on the way down, toes up towards your face. We're going to do 10 on that side. Then you can do all your reps on the other side, and that is your active hamstring mobilization. After that, we're going to go into our next position. It's called 90-90. And so we're 90 degrees at our knees, 90 degrees at our hips, and then 90 degrees at our knee on the back side. And I want you to try and get as tall as you can. If you're really stiff and you're hunched over, that's okay. You can kind of put a towel underneath you or a blanket to elevate you, but we're trying to get as straight of a spine as we can. Chest is up. I'm going to put my hands here, and I'm going to try to drive my belly button towards this calf. And so I'm driving towards it, driving towards it. I don't want you to round your back and come down like this, because now we're not really stretching our glutes as much, specifically our piriformis muscle, which is a little higher. And so I want you to keep a straight back, go forward, chest up, and as soon as you feel a huge stretch, you'll stop. We're going to inhale for 4 seconds and squeeze our glutes as we inhale. And then exhale, relax, and try to go a little further. And don't go forward like this. Go forward by driving your belly button towards the knee or calf. Inhale again. Squeeze those muscles on the inhale, and exhale, relax. Try to go a little further. And you're going to repeat that cycle of inhaling and contracting, exhaling and relaxing for 2 minutes. Then you're going to switch to the other side. And make sure you get set up properly, 90 degrees at the knee, 90 degrees between the hips, 90 degrees at this back knee. Lean forward, belly button towards that knee. Inhale, contract, and exhale, relax. Inhale, contract, exhale, relax. Trying to keep that very straight back. Do this for 2 minutes. Then when you're done with that, I want you to practice transitioning in between each position. You can put your hands back here if you want to, but every time you get into that position, make sure you're in that 90-90. Once you do this consistently daily, you might feel a little more comfortable to start putting one hand on the ground, one hand up as you transition. Then you might even feel more comfortable to do no hands. And so then you can transition like that. And I'm usually going to do about 10 transition after I do both 2-minute stretches per side. But those are two really helpful things, positions that I want you to start practicing to help that piriformis and all the other tissues around it just stretch a little more, decompress them, help the sciatic nerve glide a little bit better. But I hope that helps, and we'll see you in the next one.